Y'all want to know one of my favorite apps that I love using, that I use on a daily basis, really trying to help with my repetition when it comes to language learning? And that app is Duolingo. Duolingo is the perfect app to use when you want to learn a new language. Just dedicating 15 to 20 minutes a day learning different languages. Like right now, I'm learning Spanish, consistently working on my Spanish, building that up. And I feel like as the days get on, as more time I dedicate to it, I feel like I learn more and I retain more of that information that I'm learning when it comes to Duolingo. So if you don't have the Duolingo app on your phone, check it out, download it, and you'll greatly appreciate it, especially if you want to learn a new language. And I really challenge you to really work on learning a new language, especially if you live in the US. I believe Spanish is the second most popular language in the US. So if you don't know Spanish already, check out the Duolingo app. Right, y'all, before we get started, man. Tight, tense. Workout's been crazy, but wrong way to start the show. And we back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sauna IE. I'm your host, XO. If this is your first time listening, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Grab a popcorn, grab a seat, grab your notepad, whatever it may be. I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us on Sauna IE. I bet you're wondering, what is Sauna IE? Sauna IE is a personal development platform for millennials navigating through their mental health journey. Me, I'm your host, XO. I've been podcasting for the past 4 years, which is crazy to think about, but consistently changing the show, alternating the show. But we really found our clear purpose with Sauna IE, and we're really here we're a personal development podcast for millennials who, like I said, navigate through their mental health journey. Every episode, we drop knowledge, we drop tips, we drop research, we drop statistics, we drop any way we can help people out when it comes to their mental health journey, as well as understanding that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a daily process where we have to hold ourselves accountable to really getting things done and really helping ourselves out on a daily basis. But with this episode, we're going to be discussing bipolar disorder and really getting into the nitty gritty of it and understanding what is bipolar disorder, because we hear it a lot, but what is the definition of it? What are the symptoms? How does it play a part in people's lives? But first, let me kick off the show with some quotes of the day. And my first quote is, never undervalue who you are and never underestimate what you're capable of. You are valuable. You're valuable. You are here for a reason. You are worthy. You're a purpose. You are a king. You're a queen. You have a purpose in this life. You aren't unworthy. So it's understanding that you are of high value. You are royalty. You are worthy. Whatever it may be, whatever value means to you, whatever you think of when I say value, whatever that definition comes in your head, that's what you are. So never underestimate your value or what you're capable of accomplishing in life, because we are all put on this earth to do extraordinary things, to do big things, to have a purpose, have an impact on people, help people, save people, and understanding that you have value in every area of your life and value who you are. And I know how it is. Sometimes we devalue ourselves because we don't have the money, we don't have the glitz or the glamour, we don't have this or that, whatever you see as value in your life. But understanding that you have value just where you're at right now. You are blessing your purpose. You should never undervalue yourself just because you don't have certain materialistic things. As long as you have life, you have value. And never underestimate what you're capable of, because you can accomplish a lot, you can do a lot, but it's about focusing on what you want to accomplish. Because you can do anything that you set your mind to, you set your heart to, and having that faith that anything I do, I will achieve, I will conquer, I will do. I know we heard about David and Goliath. David, what did he do? Small boy versus giant. Never underestimate what you're capable of at the end of the day. Once again, that quote is, never undervalue who you are and never underestimate what you're capable of. Number 2 would be, success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. It's the little things that you do. The little things. Getting up in the morning, making your bed, having your morning routine, writing out a journal, writing out your schedule for your day, preparing yourself for the day. It's about the little steps that build the masterpiece. We've all done with puzzles before, right? So when it comes to puzzles, when it starts, one piece at a time, and then you eventually get the whole puzzle picture. But it's understanding the small efforts repeated day in and day out really build up that masterpiece. And that's what success is. We have to do the little things to achieve success. It's not going to happen with the blink of an eye or with the snap of our fingers. It's not a fairy tale. We have to understand that we have to do the small things, the little things to achieve success. And anything that you do, you have to do little things. Whether it's being in the gym, what's the first little thing you have to do? Wake up, get your gym clothes ready, get your water ready, get your fitness equipment ready, whatever it may be. Doing the little things so you can achieve success. But once again, that quote is, success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Like I said, with this episode, we're going to be discussing bipolar. We're going to take a deep dive into what affects millions of people worldwide, which is bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is a mental health condition characterized by extreme shifts of mood, energy, and activity levels. It can impact various aspects of a person's life, including their relationships, work, and overall well-being. Before we delve into the statistics and symptoms, it's important to note that I am not a mental health professional. I'm here to provide information based on research and personal experiences. If you suspect or someone you know may be experiencing bipolar disorder, I have to take a pause and think, is anybody going through this? I strongly encourage you to seek the professional help that they need or that you need. And at the end of the show, I'll list some numbers that you can call if you're dealing with anything when it comes to bipolar disorder or any type of depression or any type of mental health. I want to put the terms the right way, but any mental health, I don't want to say lapse or disease or disorder, anything that you're dealing with mentally, I'll put the numbers there so you can call the right people, have the right people help you out, go through your journey so you can get the right help, the necessary help that you need instead of dealing with it alone. Don't suffer in silence. People love you. People care about you. If you're dealing with any type of depression, any type of mental health irregularity, look and seek the help that you need instead of holding it into yourself, thinking that nobody cares, nobody wants to hear anything that you're going through, because there's people in life that love you, that care about you, that want you to get better when it comes to your mental health. Now let's start exploring some key statistics surrounding bipolar disorder. According to the World Health Organization, it is estimated that approximately 2.4% of the global population is affected by bipolar disorder at some point in their lives. In the US alone, it affects about 2.8 adults, which transfers it into millions of individuals. Bipolar disorder does not discriminate. It can impact people from all walks of life, whether your age, gender, or cultural background. However, research suggests that the average age of onset bipolar disorder is around 25 years old. This is why understanding and discussing mental health, especially among millennials, is crucial for promoting well-being and providing support. So, about 2.8% of adults, which translates into millions of adults in the US, is affected by bipolar disorder. So we have to understand that it doesn't discriminate against our age, race, or culture, or gender, or background, whatever it does, but it does start around the age of 25 years old, where people are dealing with this or understanding okay, what am I going through? Because life changes. You have different life changes in life, different things that affect you that you're you don't know what's going on, but it's happening to your life. We have mental changes, we have physical changes, we have emotional changes, and life hits us with a ton of bricks, and sometimes we don't know what to do. Some people around us, maybe you have a friend, a family member, a lover, whatever it may be around you that may be dealing with bipolar disorder. And maybe they're good at hiding it that you don't know, but you slightly see the symptoms every now and then. So it's about checking in on the people, especially anybody that you know that's around the age of 25 that may be experiencing any bipolar disorder. And I bet you're wondering, what are the symptoms of bipolar disorder? Well, it can be categorized into two main episodes: manic and depressive. During manic episodes, individuals may experience an elevated mood, a heightened sense of self-esteem, increased energy levels, and a decreased need for sleep. Be on the lookout for those, because those are manic episodes that people deal with. Heightened sense of self-esteem, increased energy levels, and rarely sleeping. They might engage in impulsive behaviors such as excessive spending or risky activities. Thoughts may race, and they may have difficulty focusing on or maintaining attention. Be aware of the people around you. Always be open to the signs and understanding, like, is this person dealing with anything mentally? Is this person dealing with bipolar disorder? How can I help them? And then being aware of these symptoms when it comes to manic episodes. On the other hand, during depressive episodes, individuals with bipolar disorder may feel intense sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest in activities that they once enjoyed. They may experience changes in appetite and sleep patterns, have difficulty concentrating, and even contemplating or attempting suicide. So it's understanding how can we be there to help the people in our lives. It's important to remember that bipolar disorder exists on a spectrum, and not everyone experiences symptoms in the same way. Some individuals may have more frequent episodes, while others might have longer periods of stability between mood swings. Additionally, bipolar disorder can coexist with other mental health conditions such as anxiety and substance abuse disorders. If you resonate with any of these symptoms mentioned, or you suspect you may have bipolar disorder, seeking professional help is crucial. Mental health professionals such as psychotherapists and therapists can provide a proper diagnosis and develop a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. So, bipolar disorder, you have the manic episodes, you have depressive episodes, and being aware of the people. That's the biggest thing when it comes to mental health. Mental health is important too, but the mental health of other people is very important. And checking in on people. I say this every episode, but checking in on the people you love, no matter how many times you have to do it, a week, a day, a month, whatever it may be, but always have those mental health check-ins with the people in your life, seeing how they're doing mentally, and not letting it go past, not letting it go by, because we love the people in our lives, we love the people around us, and we don't want to have them suffer in silence or suffer alone, even though we're always going to be there for them, but we have to be there for them on a deeper level, especially when it comes to our mental health, because mental health isn't taught in school like that. I know when I was growing up, elementary school, high school, college, that it was rarely discussed unless you took the classes in college, but mental health in elementary and high school is rarely discussed. So it's understanding, like, a lot of people go through things where some people may have went through something through their childhood, where they have childhood trauma that they carry over into adulthood and into that they still have boxed in. So it's understanding we have to check in on our people, ask the right questions, and if you need help or anybody else needs help, seek out the right help that you need to keep you on course, on track to understanding your mental journey. Well, that wraps up our discussion for the day. I hope this episode helped you out when it comes to bipolar disorder. Remember, knowledge and understanding are powerful tools in our mental health journey, but shedding light on topics like bipolar disorder, anxiety, depression, postpartum depression, whatever it may be, we can reduce the stigma, increase our empathy, and foster a community for support. I'm always here for you, and I'm always going to be there for you regardless of anything. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to be like, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to let people know what I'm going through. But it's at the end of the day, you have to be vulnerable to show your strength. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to share with your friends, family, or anyone who may benefit from it. And stay tuned for upcoming episodes. We're dropping a lot of episodes this month of July, where we continue to explore various topics of mental health, personal development, and things like that for you. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Enjoy your day. Man, I'm grateful for y'all. Like, at the end of the day, I'm grateful that you guys lend me your ears, lend me your time, and really just help me out when it comes to podcasting, when it comes to exploring the mental health journey. Thank y'all. Enjoy y'all week. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Before you reach your breakthrough, you got to go through your breakdown. Enjoy your day. We'll be back again with Sana. Peace out.